Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to Life on Board, Amy Joe. Scottish style.
Yeah, I'm on the high road, Steve's on the low road.
That's it. So when we last left you, we were leaving our hire boat moorings down at Falkirk.
And that's where we are again today.
Believe it or not, yeah,
That's
this
where
is where we are
start.
now. So basically what we did, we went down to Achenstarry and we stayed overnight there, and then we carried on down into Glasgow. Couple of nights in Glasgow, and then we hightailed it all the way back here because
It's a long day.
it was a long day, yeah. Because today we're hoping to go down to the Kelpies, stay the night in the Kelpies, and guess what? We're coming back here again.
And then the Falkirk will, hopefully, later in the week.
Later in the week, so we've got that to look forward to. So, hope you enjoy the cruise, folks. The weather's forecast isn't too brilliant for today, so hence why we're trying to get underway now before the heavy rains come in. So enjoy the cruise, and we'll talk to you later. Apparently there's a bit of a shop down the other side of the park down there. It's not accessible from the canal here, but if you moor up at the moorings at Falkirk, you can go down that way, turn right at the end of the park, and there's a shop. The Forth and Clyde Canal, which we're on, was opened in 1790, and it crossed central Scotland, providing a route for the seagoing vessels of the day between the Firth of Forth and the Firth of Clyde at the narrowest part of the Scottish lowlands. This allowed navigation from Edinburgh on the east coast to the port of Glasgow on the west coast. The canal is a mere 35 miles or 56 kilometres long, and it runs from the River Carron at Grangemouth to the River Clyde at Bowling in the west. That had an important basin at Port Dundas in Glasgow, which is where we've just been.
That off of there, because you saw it there. Right.
Give the wind noise, folks, because I haven't got my microphone with me. But we've just arrived at lock 16, which is the first of a complete set of locks down towards the Kelpies. I think we go down as far as lock 5, if I recall. So this is the first one. The guys are now getting it ready for us, so it shouldn't be long. So, first lock of the day, and how's this for service look? We've got one locky behind us and 3 in front. You don't get that on a Grand Union every day. Well, we're making good progress down the locks at the moment. However, the weather is now starting to close in on us. It's a horrible drizzly rain and it's starting to get a bit windy, so it's making it interesting entering the lock. So I'm just relying on the bow camera to give you shots going in the locks because I've got my hands full at the tiller. So, but we're getting there. I think we're probably about 5 or maybe 6 locks in now.
This is lock 12.
So this is lock 12 of 16, so yeah. Now this lock is slightly different to all the other locks because it was restored for the Millennium, and because it was the Silver Jubilee as well, we have nice shiny chrome mooring pins. Look at that. Shouting because of the noise, but you can tell this lock is a lot deeper. You can actually see the sill. Look at that. And we're getting there slowly. This is lock 10, and the next few locks are 10 to 5. So there's 5 locks ahead of us in this group of locks of the 16. And it's lovely to have some viewers. Oh yeah. So this is lock 9, and apparently it's the deepest one of the set. So we'll see how we go on. Be interesting throwing the ropes up to them when we come back up tomorrow, because I'm just looking over the parapet of the bottom gate and it's probably about 12-15 feet. So that'll be fun, but we're enjoying this. That's the way we came, and as you can see, the weather's closing in behind us. Well, we've been steadily locking down all afternoon. We're just come through the penultimate lock. We've got one more to do and then we should be there. We've just been told by the lockies we've got to keep on the left hand side of the canal because there's a pair of swans nesting just after this bridge, and as the lockie said, he's a cranky old bee. I won't repeat what the lockie said, but apparently the swan can be quite vicious. There's one of them on the nest. So now, as there's only one there, we need to keep a sharp lookout for the other. Not looking very cranky this morning, he must be in a good mood. Seems to be quite content to watch us go past. He's going to stand by in case he needs to do an attack.
you.
Thank you very much.
See you tomorrow.
Push your tails. Not too much drink.
I don't know what time we're coming through. 9 o'clock he's booked us.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's booked us through at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Thank you very much, Claire. Yeah, so you've got you all on tomorrow?
He just said, oh, you'll call on tomorrow.
Alan, got to go down to the end and turn and then moor up in front of that boat on the right hand side.
Okay.
Alright?
So there we go, folks. You should see a nice view of the Kelpies, hopefully.
Leeds picking them up.
What's that? So I think it's once we've turned, moored up, then it's got to be a new break.
Well, despite the weather, we've made it to the Kelpies. It's a bit damp and windy, but there you go. The Kelpies are 30-metre high, 98-foot horsehead sculptures depicting Kelpies, shape-shifting water spirits. They're located between Falkirk and Grangemouth, standing next to a new extension to the Forth and Clyde Canal near the River Carron. In the Helix, a new parkland project built to connect 16 communities in the Falkirk Council area in Scotland. The sculptures were designed by sculptor Andy Scott and were completed in October 2013. The sculptures form a gateway at the eastern entrance to the Forth and Clyde Canal and the new canal extension built as part of the Helix Land Transformation Project. The Kelpies are a monument to the horse-powered heritage across Scotland. The sculptures were opened to the public in April 2014 as part of the project. They will have their own visitor centre and sit beside newly developed canal turning pool and extension. This canal extension reconnects the Forth and Clyde Canal with the River Forth and improves navigation between the east and west of Scotland. Built of structural steel with stainless steel cladding, the Kelpies weigh over 300 tonnes each. Construction began in June 2013 and was completed by October. The Kelpies are positioned either side of a specially constructed lock basin, part of the redeveloped Kelpies hub. The forms are inspired by Clydesdale draft horses. Well, you've seen the Kelpies during daylight, but just look at this at night. Absolutely stunning.